One of the most hyped quarterbacks coming into the NFL season, Joe Burrow has impressed fans around the world and is barely reaching his prime. Those who have been focused on the first couple years of Burrow in the league knows he's something special. Not only a great football player, but a budding businessman, the rising quarterback is making it in his professional and personal life. In this video, we'll go through Burrow's lifestyle, net worth, fame, and more. Stay with us until the end to see how good we think Joe Burrow could be in the NFL. And thanks for checking in with us on Sport Trending, and as always, remember to like and subscribe for more. Now let's get started. The quarterback lifestyle. Now it's pretty easy to tell that most quarterbacks in the NFL have it all, and there's good reason for that. They lead the offense, and without a solid leader on the field, not only will you never get any points, but you could also burn out your defense throughout the game. Joe Burrow here has had high expectations after setting the FBS single-season record with 65 total touchdowns and winning the Heisman Trophy. He became the third consecutive quarterback to both win the trophy and then selected first overall, similar to that of Baker Mayfield and Kyler Murray. Yet, in my humble opinion, Joe has done more than those two other quarterbacks in the short time he's been with the Cincinnati Bengals. In their first year, Burrow was already stepping up in the spotlight, becoming the first NFL rookie with at least 400 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown in a single game. On top of that, he had completed more passes than any other player in NFL history during their first 8 games. The guy truly loves to play football, and it's clear he's got quite a career ahead of himself. Unfortunately, that passion can be a double-edged sword as Joe got hit while throwing a pass and injured both his ACL and MCL in his knee. Here's where many top prospects slowly fade away. A big injury takes them out and their momentum just vanishes. Joe didn't let this setback affect his mentality. No, the young star took it in stride and completed his rehab to start the first week of the next season in 2021. Burrow would return to form and beat out top teams such as the Kansas City Chiefs, the Tennessee Titans, and the Las Vegas Raiders to reach the Super Bowl in only his second year of playing professionally. Looking back at his rookie contract, which was 4 years, $36 million deal, it seems as though Joe could have asked for more. Aside from being a heck of a quarterback, Joe also commands the attention of the team. He's the first one on the field and will always be willing to take a hit to complete the pass. That's why there's already rumors of a huge extension package for the young star to continue his career in Cincinnati. Analysts are predicting a contract near that of Patrick Mahomes at 10 years, $450 million. Now that's assuming Joe is willing to stay with the Bengals for that long. What do you think about Burrow's career so far? Has he done enough in your eyes to command a max level contract for a quarterback? If you were a GM for the Bengals, how much money would you offer the QB, knowing some of the injuries that he's had at such a young age? Let us know in the comments below. Questionable net worth? It's said that Joe's net worth is around $10 million, but that seems a little low for a quarterback who just reached the Super Bowl. We know that he received at least $23 million as a signing bonus, and his annual salary is around $610,000 per year. In addition to that, Joe has signed a deal with both Bose and Fanatics to support their electronics and apparel. He's also receiving at least $4,000 per post on Instagram promoting products, and that was before his Super Bowl season. I wouldn't be surprised if he was making close to $20,000 per post, giving his 3 million plus followers on Instagram. So how good could Joe be? Not only does Joe Burrow pass the eye test and the stats, but everyone who's worked with the young star always has a good thing to say. In many top-level environments, having the right attitude will get you as far as your innate abilities. Suffice to say, Joe is a pretty complete package, and one little knock on his playstyle will be how many sacks he takes. During the 2021 playoffs, he was sacked 19 times, setting the record for most times sacked in a single postseason. It's great that Burrow wants to get the ball out, but being sacked isn't always the better choice. Just throw the ball out of bounds. On top of that, it's always an injury risk when the defensive linemen, these folks who are 300 plus pounds, are looking to take you down. Apart from being a sack magnet, Joe has everything else you would want. In the 2021 season, the young QB had a completion percentage of 70.4 and averaged 8.9 yards per completion, leading the NFL in both stats. If he's able to hold onto the ball less and protect himself more, I think Joe Burrow has everything else to make him one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Now that's a hot take, but the man is able to clutch up, he has a strong team behind him, and every team he's been on does one thing and one thing only: they win. How good do you think Joe Burrow would be in the upcoming years? Is he here to stay, or do you think he plays with too much passion that could derail his career? Family football history and girlfriend. Burrow likes to leave it all on the field, but as we all know of superstar athletes, they are supported by some of the best in the world. Olivia Holtzmacher is someone in the shadows and stands that supports Burrow. She was there when Burrow was awarded the Heisman Trophy and also there when he lost in the Super Bowl. This couple share their achievements and losses together, and that's what makes them so strong as a unit. Joe's knack for football doesn't come as a surprise either. His father, Jim Burrow, was a former all-star defensive back in both the Canadian Football League and the NFL. After retiring from the league, his dad took to coaching and was a defensive coordinator for Ohio University. This shows that Joe likely was looking at both defensive and offensive schemes as a little kid. No wonder the kid can play. I would say he's a budding star, but it's much more appropriate in my opinion to call Joe Burrow a star on the way to being a superstar. Many analysts now consider him one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL today, and it's hard to argue given his pedigree. In addition, Joe is living it up and using the hard-earned rookie contract to enjoy his life in Ohio. What do you think about this NFL star? Is Joe Burrow a quarterback that you think will surpass the other greats in our sports today, or is it too soon to tell? And going back to the question of his salary, how much would you pay per year to have him on your NFL team? Thanks for tuning in to this edition of Joe Burrow's Lifestyle and Net Worth. And as always, we appreciate your support in getting this channel to where it is today. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time on Sport Trending.